YouTube, what is up? Pocket Profit coming back with another video. Today, guys, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 things that I sold on eBay. But before we get started on this video, guys, if you want to see more videos just like this one or anything about eBay, Amazon, online business, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you get notified when I go live so you can come hang out right away. But let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alright, so the first item I sold on eBay was this camera right here, the Canon AE1. Now this camera I bought for about $5 at a thrift store. It came with the actual lens on it too, so like this one right here, it's got the lens right there, and it has that nice steel body like this. It wasn't like this one that's all black. It was like this right here, this nice steel look to it. So yeah, I bought this item for $5 at a thrift store. Always make sure you're looking at the camera section or any of these older looking cameras, especially like this right here with that steel front to them. Now the reason this camera really caught my eye was one, the look, right? But it had that lens on it. A lot of times the lens is what actually is worth the money. But I didn't want to hold on just to the body, so I sold them as is together. So like I said, I paid $5 for it, and I sold this camera for $55 total. Now, I could have got more out of it. I could have sold it for like $100 or so if I knew it was working properly, okay? But it was dirty, dusty, and I don't know a thing about cameras. I really don't, and I didn't really want to take it apart and mess with it and potentially ruin it or make it worse even more. So I just left it alone, and I said that in the description. I said, hey, got this camera. I know nothing about cameras. You buy at your own risk, whatever. You know, if they needed to fix it or whatever, that was on them. No returns, no nothing. You're buying it as is. So I went ahead and did that, and I sold mine for about $55, and it looked just like this one. See this one right here as well? Sold theirs for parts or repair, and they got $58 plus $9 shipping or $10 shipping. So I got the little bit of the low end, but I wanted to get rid of it quick and get it out of my hair. Especially, like I said, I don't know anything about cameras, so I went ahead and got rid of it. But one thing I want to say is, like, see, only the body goes for right around this much some of the time. The $12 and $10 shipping. I don't know if this came with anything. Let me see if I can find out. This one was just the body again for about this price. So just the body alone can be worth money too. So anytime you see them, guys, just look them up, pick them up, especially this Canon AE1. I think I've sold this one or one like it a couple different times. So yeah, make sure you're really looking for any of those cameras, anything with that steel front to it, and it seems to do pretty well. So that was item number 1. Now, the second item I sold is Legos. I sold some bulk Legos. I came across a bunch of Legos, and they were really pretty cheap. It ended up being about, I think I paid about $4 or something like that for every 2 pounds, or it was some sort of thing like that, where it ended up being, I think I did the math and weighed them out, so it was about $4 for every 2 pounds, was just fine. So I sold a lot just like this one. It was not the same one. I'm not showing you guys my exact listings because we know how that goes. People start messaging and things get weird. So I'm showing you guys ones just like mine that did sell. So this one is almost an exact match. I sold mine, like I said, I paid like $4 for 2 pounds. That's what it ended up being, $4 for every 2 pounds. I sold mine actually for $24. They said they did $23.99, so pretty much exactly the same thing. So always be on the lookout for bulk Legos. They sell really well, and if you want to take it farther, you can sell pieces individually. So that is what you can do, and there's websites and things you can sell them on there as well. For me, the easiest thing was just, you know, bulk them up, put them in 2 pound lots, and ship them that way. And the other thing, guys, I can fit 2 pounds of Legos in a flat rate envelope. So my shipping cost is like $6 when you're shipping through eBay. It's like only $6 for the 2 pounds of Legos. So I'm in it about $10 total, and I sold them for 24 bucks. And I've sold probably 6 in the last like week of those Legos. So they are really good, especially right now. It's Christmas time, so they're buying. So really good item. Make sure you take out the minifigures and things like that, because you can sell those in lots individually. Or if there's really specific pieces in there, like, I don't know, certain parts to a set for like the fire trucks and stuff like that. Like I normally take out all the built vehicles already and sell those in lots too. But if they're just random jumbled pieces, I just sell them in a lot, and they go pretty good. So yeah, I paid $4 for those for this set or whatever, and I sold them 2 pounds for $24 for the 2 pounds. So pretty cool. Make sure you guys are looking out for Legos. All right, the third item I sold on eBay is, bam, I sold a Bose Sound Dock Digital music system. Now, I was garage sailing a good while back, and I went to a rich part of the neighborhood, and I got this. It's the white one, just like this one, with the power pack. It was complete. I got this, the power pack, and the remote. If you get the remote with it, guys, you can ask a decent amount. People sometimes sell just the remote, and like right here, this is a different version. This is not the exact remote. This is for the different color. But look at this. He sold, or she sold, whoever, just this remote for $29. So just a little tip to make sure, even if you see a remote somewhere, go ahead and look it up. But yeah, I sold like this white one here, this white sound dock Bose for $50. Yeah, right here. This isn't mine, but this is almost exactly what I sold it for. Like almost exactly. A little bit less because mine was a little bit more scuffed up and everything. But yeah, I had the power pack, the remote, and the Bose system. I tested it, worked great. Everything was really, really nice. But if you have that remote, guys, if you have that remote with it, you can ask this number. You can ask this high, and you'll get it. It took a little while to sell. I was asking a little too much. I repriced it high for Christmas, so I was at like 65, but someone best offered me for 50, and I was like, nah, whatever. Might as well get rid of it, get it sold. I paid $5 for it, complete with remote and everything. So yeah, it looks like if you don't have the remote, it looks right around here, the 25, maybe 30 mark, somewhere around there. Yeah, this one went for 50 right here as well. So 50 seems to be pretty close to what it goes for with remote and stuff. And I mean, this one's a little bit too much. I'm guessing it was, he said perfect new. So I mean, it's not in the box, so it's not really new, but you know what I'm getting at. So really cool item. Bose stuff always sell. People still have their old iPods. People really still want to listen to all that music, and they just connect it in there, use that remote, and it's an amazing thing. I actually have one still. I have the newer model of the darker one, kind of like this, that I also found when I was thrifting. So you get some good deals when you guys are thrifting. So if you see something that you want personally and it's a good deal, go ahead and grab it. Don't feel bad about it. And hey, if you find a better one later, sell it off like this. Sell one of these off for about, like mine was about $50 with remote and power cord. So really, really cool. Be on the lookout for anything Bose related. All right, so the fourth thing I sold was some ink. Y'all know I like some ink in this channel. I love selling HP ink. It sells really, really good. I found the HP 63 double pack. It looks just like these, just like this. I found it at a Goodwill for $3, brand new sealed, and had a good date. It was like December 2018 or something. It was a really far away date, really, really good date. I paid $3 for it. Oh, I love finding ink for that price. Paid $3 for it, and I sold mine for $24. So just pretty much what they sold theirs for here, the $23.99. That, and like here's another one at $24.50. What do we got? This one's $22.99, $22.97. So right around that 20 to 25 mark is where you're expecting to find the 63 double pack. Mine was black and had the tricolor with it as well. And mine was in date, so that made it sell super quick. But you guys, if you find this stuff still expired and you can get it for $1 or $2 or $3 even, you can still make tons of money on it. You could easily price it at $18.99 or $19.99, and people will buy it anyway because they're getting a deal on it. And as long as you tell them, hey, it is expired, they're still going to risk it and they're still going to do it. I'm telling you, I've never had an issue with an expired ink. I'm serious. I've never had someone return an ink to me because it was expired. Never. And I've probably sold like hundreds of expired inks. But mine, this one that I sold, was not expired, so I didn't have to worry about that, even though I don't, because as long as you put it in the description and you actually put the expiration date into the listing saying it's expired, or in the little spot it'll actually ask you for the expiration. As long as you do that, guys, you're good to go. So yeah, really cool item. Ink, I love ink. It's amazing, especially the HP stuff sells really quick and really good. All right, so the last item I sold on eBay is, dun, 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 it's not that special, but something you guys can look out for that a lot of people don't. A remote, okay? This remote is for the RCA digital converter box. It looks just like this right here, okay? Now, if you're ever out thrifting or garage sailing, take the time to look at some remotes, guys. I'm telling you, I've sold tons and tons of remotes, and they're so cheap. They're so cheap. I got this remote, it looks just like this, at a Goodwill for $1. $1, 99 cents. And I sold mine just pretty much for what this guy sold here. I sold mine for $9.99 as well. So as you can see, they do sell. Look at the green. Sold $9.99. This person got a little bit more, actually. They probably, because they put all this in there, for $13.99. Bam. Let's see what we got here. Another one for $8.99. Another one for $8.99. $9.99. So you guys, these things sell. Even just the boxes sell. Sometimes if you find the remote, look a little harder and you can find the box and you can like sell them together. But the crazy thing is the remote is like half its value, you guys. It's half the value. So a lot of times people don't know that, or they don't price them correctly, or they're in free boxes at garage sales, or they're at thrift stores for pennies or dollars. So make sure you guys are looking at some of these remotes, because they do really sell, and they do sell well. I've probably sold this same remote probably like 6-7 times. I'm like for $10. Just really easy to find items. Just make sure you open up the battery pack, make sure there's no corrosion and everything, and you are good to go. So you guys, look for this stuff. Look for these remotes. Look for some ink. Look for these Bose players. Look for some Legos, and look for these older cameras with that steel looking front. But that is all I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, let me know. Did you find anything like this? Have you seen anything like this? Do you sell remotes? Do you sell ink? Or if you need any help, go ahead and comment below. Lastly, guys, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos just like this one, or learn more about eBay, Amazon, online business. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell notification chart so you go ahead and get notified when we go live or I put a new video out, so you guys can use that right away. But that's all I got for you today, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Pocket Profit out.